Typhoon Megi is still spread across the region. It's still in the South China Sea, but there have been some changes with the storm, and I'm going to go over some of those with you right now. What you need to know is that, yes, this is still a very powerful storm system. It's still very large, more than 800 kilometers across, and you can see it right over here on our satellite image. There's Hong Kong, here's the coast of China, here's the Philippines, and you can still see that they're still getting rain showers with the moisture coming in here off the South China Sea. So the threat for flooding is still a huge concern. Notice the outer bands of the storm also already affecting coastal regions of China and then all the way back over here toward Taiwan. Beginning to see a little bit of clearing though across Vietnam, and that's good news. We're expecting that to happen as the storm continues to move away. We have some pictures to show you from China. They are preparing here because of the possibility that this storm, is going to cause some serious problems here. So along coastal areas, authorities are going by, making sure people are tying up their boats, staying away from the shoreline. And this is what you have to do a few days before the storm actually gets there. Let's go ahead and roll the other video. And over here, what we have is the planning that's going on, of course, for authorities as they try to see where the storm is actually headed. And this is the big concern, because it's very difficult to pinpoint a place where the storm is going to make landfall. Come back over to the weather map, and this is the reason why. We have a big area of high pressure to the north, and it's a lot of agreement as to where the storm is actually going to head to. So that hasn't changed too much. Right now, the storm has winds close to 176 kilometers per hour, gusting still over 200 kilometers per hour. But look at this track, Christy. We see it going from a hurricane to tropical storm, possibly right before landfall. What forecasters are saying here is that the storm will probably encounter a lot of wind shear, and it's almost like building a cake. You know, you have to have the bottom layer, then the next layer, then the next layer. You have to have everything kind of in a row, and if you have something kind of blow off the top here, it's hard for the storm to actually get together. And so if this wind begins to affect the storm in the upper levels, we should see it weakening quickly, which is definitely good news for China, even though I think it's still going to be a big event for them. Back to you.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Mari Ramos there. Now, politically motivated violence impacts